right. The Bears' potential move to Hammond is a story that we've all been hearing a lot about. We've been telling you a lot about it. But if they do move, they would not be the first professional sports team to play in Hammond. They wouldn't even be the first pro football team. NBC5's Rose Schmidt takes us back to the 1920s to introduce us to the Hammond Pros.
You just come here and spend the whole day just reading these plaques.
The walls of the Hammond Civic Center hold memories many have forgotten. But Tom Bialik helps keep them alive through his work at the Hammond Sports Hall of Fame.
There is so much rich sports history in Hammond, stories that most people don't know anything about.
Stories that date back more than 100 years ago. One in particular feels even more timely now.
I think if you asked 100 people, 97 would not know that there was a professional football team here.
As the Chicago Bears weigh a move to Hammond, they stand on the foundation built in 1920 by the Hammond Pros. The Pros played here, now called Turner Park, but back then, Turner Field.
This was a baseball stadium here that sat about 1,500 people, and as the team gained some traction and started to draw some additional fans, they really outgrew it.
Their search for a larger venue led them west to Cubs Park, now known as Wrigley Field. Bialik says it was a small, low-budget team filled with working men who played football on the weekends.
The players wore leather helmets with no face masks. It was a rough game, for sure.
The Pros were an NFL charter member, but their time was short-lived, and they folded 6 years later in 1926. But the team had some fascinating personal histories. Fritz Pollard, the NFL's first African-American head coach, played for and coached Hammond. And maybe you recognize this man.
George Hallis, Papa Bear Hallis, also played here prior to going to Decatur, where he started the Decatur Staleys, who subsequently moved to Chicago and became the Chicago Bears.
Once upon a time, Hammond was ready for pro football. Could it be once again?
So maybe this is just the universe setting things straight and putting professional football back here in Hammond where it belongs.
In Hammond, Indiana, Rose Schmidt, NBC5 News.